So here we are landing in the Awakening Wood for the second time.
Day 6? 5 or 6?
Somewhere around there.
Right on there, yeah.
I'm going to be diving again.
And so far, like I mentioned last video, I've only lost 7. It's been good to know I haven't lost any more.
I've only lost none.
You can shut up, Corey. No one cares. About your flashy attitude.
Nobody cares that I lost any, but people care that you lost.
Yeah,
7.
as soon as you lose one, that's when people start caring.
Oh man, you lost Pikmin, he's not that good.
And what are you doing, man? Come on! Get your life together. Oh wow, they were...
The females are harmless, but the males will eat your Pikmin.
Yeah, that we don't need. And if you saw it last time, I almost walked right into a trap, but Corey was nice enough.
I'm like, no!
Yep. If you could have seen the panic in his eye.
I'm like, I'm gonna go right through here. It's only a flower. I'm like, no.
He's like, whoa. I almost committed.
Oh, man.
I almost had a very bad day on my hand. So, Corey found another hole last time I was playing, so I'm gonna let him deal with these for the most part.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we're gonna save that for the next episode. I'm like, I see how it is.
Yep. Well, see, in our Super Mario world, I took care of most of our special levels, so I figure I'll let him have his fun now.
A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. Are you sure you don't want to do it?
Yeah, I'm good.
The roars of many hostile beasts.
Yeah, no,
absolutely sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I will lose the entire team that you have. I could probably.
I didn't take all of them with me.
I know you left 30, I think.
And this will be the first hole where there's going to be some hazards. In this case, it'll be some flame spouts, but nothing too crazy. And as you can see, the flame icon is there, so we know we need to take red Pikmin with us.
Which we have.
Yep.
Some of the flowers.
Once I get all the Pikmin types, I usually like to take them all with me anyway.
Yeah, all to have a bunch of each.
Yeah. Because the purple's for tough battles, and then because there's a bunch of treasure that's buried.
Yep.
And the white Pikmin can see it and dig it up.
Nice.
And it sucks going through, 10 sub-levels, and then like, oh, there's a treasure that's buried, and now I need to go back. Now, in this sub-level, there's going to be a ton of sheer grubs all over the place, so it's just kind of a good thing to walk around and flush them out. Now, as I said, the white ones, the females are harmless, but the purple ones, the males, will eat your Pikmin. And they're pretty quick to do it, so it's best to swarm them.
That's why I'm letting you do this, because knowing my luck, I'm like, hey, what's this? And then half my crew would be dead.
There's one right there. See, because he already chomped one, but since I took care of him quickly, he spat him out.
Oh, I was like, come on, lose one.
That's not a very nice thing to say at all.
It is.
Lose one!
I need you to lose one so I can feel better about myself.
Well, even if I lose one, I'd still have to lose 6 more to tie.
You know what, Corey? Shut up.
I'm just doing the simple math.
Well, simple math is not my special. Oh, now you got 2 of these guys coming.
They don't chase you for very long.
Well, they're like, hey, you just beat my lady. What is going on here? I have a problem with you, is what he's saying.
And some enemies are just so quick to attack, and some are not.
I can see where the purple ones are. Hey, that's a
See that? Yeah.
That's awesome.
The Stone of Glory.
That is very true. Huh,
in Olimar's journal entry, he writes, when the Pikmin were carrying it, they had a curious look on their face. NES D-pad.
Yep.
I got an old controller and I took one off of it, so I have this.
Very nice. Dude, that's awesome.
It's just so cool to have the actual things that were from this game on display.
150.
I think that's what it's worth, actually.
Ah, it's close. Stone of Glory. That is a very nice name for it, actually.
Yeah, and the little dirt under there.
The
There was
wear
some
and tear.
dirt on mine.
Yeah, the wear and
I had
tear
to
of it.
clean
Man.
it.
Yep, wear and tear of it. If I had the ones that I had when I was growing up, those things were broken in.
And when
so
you hear
well.
that sound effect, that you kind of hear that, "Whoa," that means that there's no more treasure left.
Next level. Okay. Here we go.
Oh man, the way it's gonna happen is you're gonna have to do like the 4th or 5th hole, and it's gonna be super hard. You're gonna lose like 20.
Oh, thanks.
22.
No, none.
I don't know about that. I don't think you've had enough practice for that.
Yep. I'm gonna lose 35. Is that an egg?
Yep.
Oh, it's jelly. Holy crap.
Now, sometimes when you break open those eggs, an enemy called a mite will come out of them. There'll be like 10 of them. And they give off this scent that makes your Pikmin run all over the place. And they won't hurt your Pikmin or anything, but if you're in a situation where there's a lot of enemies around and your Pikmin are running all over the place, not a very good thing at all. But if you just throw purple Pikmin, it'll defeat almost all of them. Because they just have that huge thud
Yes.
that knocks everybody out. And speaking of purple Pikmin, we will make some more here.
Oh yeah, make them the flower, yeah. Good idea.
And now that we have 20, we will be able to knock down that bag blocking the
Oh
other path.
yes. Where I couldn't go last time, so that'll mean I will go there on our next episode. And probably die. And you said you could wait if you wanted for them to sprout flowers?
Yep. You know, that way, if you don't want to have to worry about finding nectar to make them fast, you could just sit here, go off, eat a snack or something while they turn into flower Pikmin. Or actually, if I was really smart, I would have waited to break open those eggs.
Yeah.
And yeah, totally slipped my mind.
Oh
But
well.
now I told you guys know that.
Yep. Next time, do not break the eggs until you make all the Pikmin. And then do whatever you can. I mean, the way I would do it is I would get all the purple ones by themselves, throw them, and then
Yeah,
get
that's
them all
usually
together.
how I'll do it.
The whole of beasts. That does not sound permitting.
There's some cool treasures in here. I think there's one on this sub-level that'll be pretty cool for you to see here. And those are the flame spouts. And you just go blah, 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 throw red Pikmin.
Oh, the red ones are resistant.
Yep.
Right.
Now, let's say you're careless and I'm just walking through and your non-red Pikmin get caught on fire. You just use your whistle to save them.
Okay.
Same thing if they're drowning, you use your whistle, or if some are getting poisoned, you just use your whistle to save them.
Good to know because I am in fact careless. Hell, I almost walked into a murder.
It's a strife monolith.
Looks like a domino.
Whoops. And there's a perfect example right there.
And yep. Hey, is that a... Looks like a book of sort right by the hole.
It's a Famicom disc.
Huh. Wow. Interesting. I forgot they ran off the discs. That's where we had carts. But they also, I thought, ran on carts.
It's a shogi piece, I think.
Strife monolith. No, it looks like a domino. Wow, you got the whole...
I got this.
Is it that exact game?
Yep.
What is it?
I forgot the name of the game, but he actually has a trophy in Melee. He's like a samurai.
Gotcha.
Let's see if we can zoom in on. I think it's in Japanese though.
Yeah, my Japanese is not very good. And by that I mean it's non-existent.
Famicom Disk System.
Wow, they give you a lot. Cosmic Archive.
Yeah, this side's in Japanese, but you can see copyright 1985 Nintendo, made in Japan. Yeah.
Good old Nintendo, making sure they're right there.
Yeah.
If you guys forget you're playing a Nintendo game, guess what? They're gonna remind you in a different way.
It wasn't too expensive. I think it only was like $20. I'm like, oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It's the Cosmic Archive.
Alright, so I know I heard that sound.
Yeah. And eventually we'll get a treasure from a boss that will pop up in the bottom right corner. It'll actually be a needle that moves to the right as we get closer to treasure. And then it'll turn gray once.
So it kind of makes spotting treasure easier.
Yeah.
How long is this one?
This one's not too long. I think it's 5 levels.
Now, is there treasure on every single level?
Mostly. In the
I know on this one, I think the second floor didn't have any.
Yeah, and most of, like, the longer ones, they'll be, like, little rest areas, kind of, where you have a bunch of eggs and candy pop buds if you need to, like, restore Pikmin or something.
Oh, here we go.
Let me show you how it's done. Now, with the purple Pikmin, you can just go right up in front of him. He doesn't even get a chance to...
And he dropped a Game & Watch.
The ball Game & Watch, which was the first one released, I believe.
That's cool. That is awesome. They're like, come on, man, move!
It's like looking on eBay to find this, but these are expensive, like $80.
Yeah. Well, you gotta think about the time. That's awesome. The simple days of...
This was handheld gaming back in the day.
Yep, this is as simple as you can get. Left and right, that's it. You do not have to press up, down, A or B. You just had left and right, that's it. Then obviously when the Game Boy came out, boom.
Now later in the game, we'll be walking around and there'll be rocks falling from the ceiling. Stuff like that. I mean, you really have to be on your toes.
Oh, that's good.
I'm just trying to think of as much stuff as I can to get you ready, because this game does surprise you sometimes.
Hey, a playing card.
Not just any.
It's an Ace of Spades.
It's a Nintendo playing card.
Yeah, but it's an Ace of Spades.
Make sure I throw a red in there. We don't want to throw a purple one in there.
Which, actually, it's a nice reference to Motorhead.
And that specific playing card came packaged with the Nintendo DS game. I forgot the name of it. But it came with it was a box Nintendo game, and it's like some card game, and then it came packaged with a deck of cards that said Nintendo on it.
Oh, that's cool. For all you music folks, we recently lost Lemmy this year from Motorhead. Then a few weeks later we lost David Bowie, and then we lost the Eagles guitar player. So this year has not been very good for musicians. So the fact that we found the Ace of Spades, I'm going to dedicate that to Lemmy.
There's those purples in there. It's like,
yeah, I think there's only a few that don't have any.
And just a little thing. You want to make sure the one that you're throwing to break open the egg doesn't like steal all the nectar. You can just throw a flower Pikmin over there. That way he doesn't take it all.
So yeah, now they're all going to be pretty much flowered.
And if your Pikmin like get thrown off an enemy or they take some damage, they'll lose their flower. Whoops.
Good job, man. And here you're worried about me getting killed by enemies. You're throwing Pikmin.
Well, at least they're not gonna die.
Shut up.
Alright.
So, well, I wonder if this is going to be like our first actual real boss battle.
Yep. And it's a doozy.
Good luck.
He's pretty big.
See,
actually, it's a she.
Well, see, that's why I'm glad you did this one, because I would run in and
You gotta just... Yeah, I'll just let you run it. I'll let you do whatever the heck you want.
Good. I think it's be longer
This
than...
is the one that if you're careless,
okay, fine.
this guy will run. He will roll over your Pikmin literally.
What is that thing?
It's an Empress Bulblax. And basically it's just a giant female bulborb that has all eggs up in there.
Huh.
Now later we'll see him, well, he'll be spewing out little larva ones. And the thing about those guys is, they will chomp on your Pikmin, and it's so quick that they will kill them almost instantaneously.
So this is how you would go ahead.
First we gotta wake them up, and you gotta be careful not to let them get back there, because he will roll over, once to the left, once to the right, and then once he comes back to the center, you just throw him on as quickly as possible.
And then you get ready.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so...
Rinse and repeat.
Yep. He's stuck in this everlasting loop.
Yeah, and you want to make sure your cursor's, right where you want, because you don't want to be throwing them off to the left or right, and then they get stuck under them and squished.
So you don't want to try and get that one last hit?
Nah, I wasn't going to chance it.
Oh, that's good.
I don't want to lose one.
Well, you've lost one, right?
Nope.
No, oh, yeah, that's right. You almost lost one. That's right.
And there's a treasure gauge right there.
Huh.
Which is actually a toy made by Nintendo back in the day called the Love Tester.
That's good. Do you have that?
Nope. Can't even find it.
No? Yeah, no.
It'd be really cool.
I bet you that was probably just like a...
I think it came with
exclusive.
like a game.
Yeah.
Like some sort of game, and it came in the box with it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are always hard to find whenever they're exclusives like that. Holy crap.
And I think maybe that they were only in Japan, maybe.
Yeah, I want to doubt it. Huh. Are they going to bring both?
They're just pushing him out of the way.
That thing deflated really quick.
Boom, 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 boom! And this thing will really make things easy in finding
Total
treasure.
detector.
Electronic.
As if you did not know if somebody loved you to begin with. Here you go. And it looks like it's got some rust or something on the backside of it.
Dirt. It was inside the belly of a beast, so it's probably slimy.
Yeah, probably. Contraption. Now fully operational. No, that'll definitely come in handy.
Yeah.
Especially for the cave areas. Ah, there we go. And as you folks can see it right by the number of Pikmin. So, alright.
And that is that. Another fairly easy hole.
For you, yes.
Yes.
I would have lost a bunch. Well, we got a lot of stuff that time.
Oh yeah. And now we are 20% complete as far as the deck goes.
Yep, didn't lose a single one. I would imagine you could probably actually get through this really quick.
Yeah, going through the actual, like, the debt part is pretty quick. But then, of course, we come back after, and then that's when you try and get every last bit of treasure. And then once you get the last one, that's when you actually beat the game.
Nice. 20%.
And we are still basically right at the beginning of the day.
So, we're at 20.
And you can see it reacting to the treasure up there.
But does that looks like it's Caramac stuff, isn't it?
Yep, Carmax.
Which I have actually right in there.
Yep. $1.29.
Was it $1.29 for cold sores?
And that's, yeah, the white part is actually porcelain instead of plastic. Now that we have our 20 purples, just throwing on right up there. That is one tough bag.
Yeah.
And there's a second hole right there. Yeah, and see, you just did that
Oh, I
thing
see
where
that,
you
yep,
sucked him in, but since we defeated him quickly...
It looks like a little treasure right there. Or what is that for?
Oh, it's a yellow pellet.
Oh,
This thing right here?
Yeah, yep. We can't get that yet. Well, we can...
Oh, this one's for you.
Yep, we're gonna have to, we'll have to take a break for now, then we'll have to come back to it. So,
this one's
folks,
not too hard.
what I'll do is and then we'll just... Alright, folks, so for right now, we're gonna end up starting a second hole here shortly. So, until next time.
James will be starting it. This ought to be good.
Yeah, I know. So, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.